homelessness plan. A lot of Republicans, again, they complain about it's dirty, it's gross, but they don't really ever talk about solutions. They just say we got to get the homelessness out of the cities, and then that's it. And then Democrats' solution is to encourage it. Well, let's not do anything about the homelessness. Let's, talk about it. I don't know if you guys ever seen a viral video of the homeless lady saying how great it is to be homeless. She's like, oh, yeah, it's great. They give me free food. I go up the street. I got a warm bed and all that. It's awesome. It's just having the time of her life, making it too cushy for homelessness people. And then they're like, hey, freaking out. Biden's administration giving out crack pipes and all this stuff. It's not a solution to the problem. Like, you got an alcoholic. Well, that's a lot of work trying to get somebody sober. Let's just give them more alcohol. Give them more drugs, whatever it may be. That's easier. It's quicker. But nobody ever wants to really talk about the solution. And Trump so far has the best plan I've heard so far. So I'm going to go over that real quick before we hop over to Rumble, which again, link is I totally missed the link. Thank you, Scarlett, for linking that. We'll be going over to Rumble soon. Appreciate Rumble. Appreciate everyone watching on YouTube too. Like the support and the people have been awesome. I just don't like YouTube as a whole, but I really, really have a lot of respect for Rumble, so I try to give them as much exclusive content as I possibly can. There's sound.
Once great cities have become unlivable, unsanitary nightmares, surrendered to the homeless, the drug addicted, and the violent and dangerously deranged. We're making many suffer for the whims of a deeply unwell few, and they are unwell indeed.
Yes.
The homeless have no right to turn every park and sidewalk into a place for them to squat and do drugs. Americans should not have to step over piles of needles and waste as they walk down a street.
You should see San Francisco.
City, or at least once beautiful city, because they've changed so much over the last 10 years. Our first consideration should be the rights and safety of the hardworking, law-abiding citizens who make our society function. When I'm back in the White House, we will use every tool, lever, and authority to get the homeless off our streets. We want to take care of them, but they have to be off our streets. There is nothing compassionate.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Letting these individuals live in filth and squalor rather than getting them the help that they need. We need professionals to help them.
Yes.
For a small fraction of what we spend upon Ukraine, we could take care of every homeless veteran in America. Our veterans are being treated horribly. Likewise, with all of the money we will save by ending mass unskilled migration, we will have a huge dividend to address this crisis in our own country. Under my strategy, working with states, we will ban urban camping wherever possible. Violators of these bans will be arrested, but they will be given the option to accept treatment and services if they're willing to be rehabilitated. Many of them don't want that.
Sure.
We'll give them the option. We will then open up large parcels of inexpensive land, bring in doctors, psychiatrists, social workers, and drug rehab specialists, and create 10 cities where the homeless can be relocated and their problems identified. But we'll open up our cities again, make them livable, and make them beautiful. For those who are just temporarily down on their luck, we will work to help them quickly reintegrate into a normal life. For those who have addictions, substance abuse, and common mental health problems, we will get them into treatment. And for those who are severely mentally ill and deeply disturbed, we will bring them back to mental institutions where they belong, with the goal of reintegrating them back into society once they are well enough to manage. It's a tough task, a very tough task. What's taken place on the streets, what's taken place with their taking so much drugs. But the fact is, we're going to try. This strategy will be far better and also far less expensive than spending vast sums of taxpayer money to house the homeless in luxury hotels without addressing their underlying issues. And they have so many of these underlying issues and needs. This is how I will end the scourge of homelessness and make our cities clean and safe and beautiful once again. We will do it. We will bring back America. Thank you.
I heard nothing wrong with that plan at all. Look, it's a lot of work. I mean, it's going to take some time, some effort, but I mean, that's a brilliant plan. It's better than just, making the problem worse, which is what they're doing. There are people who are suffering. There's people who could very well re-enter society again with a little bit of help, become sober again with a little bit of help, get back on their feet with a little bit of help, but Democrats don't want to do that. Too much work. Just give them crack. F off.